It's your boy again, KQ, KC Boxing Channel. How did you all enjoy that fight? Well, both fights. Well, KQ, KC always said that my channel will tell the truth always. Tyson Fury and PINETA, that was pretty much a dull fight. I have to be honest. It pretty much was a shitty fight. My man was scared to let his hands go. You know, I don't know, was it the big stage or the big man? I don't know which one it was, but I do know this much. Tyson Fury did win all rounds because he was scoring all the blows. Now, they were heavy shots because he's not a knockout artist. And for some reason, he kept holding on to the ropes. You know, he'll swing and with one hand hold on to the ropes with the other. The referee said something maybe one time, and that was it. Now, when he fight Deontay Wilder, that shit ain't gonna fly. You can't hold on to the ropes and do shit like that. You know, I don't know what he's showing off or what, but I know he's not a hard hitter. I know that because he hit PINETA flush. I mean, flush with shots, and they were just like pity pat shots. I don't know. I don't know if he's out of shape or what. I'm not for sure if he's out of shape or what. So, excuse me for that. You know, I'm gonna have to start muting that. But I don't know if he's out of shape or what. But I want to say that it was pretty much a shitty fight. I'm gonna turn down this cell phone also, and what I'm gonna do is pretty much tell you how it went round for round. Okay, now for one, okay, round one he came out real slow. You know, filling out round. I knew it was gonna go that way. Round two, filling out round. Matter of fact, Deontay Wilder was trying to tell him, hey, look, step on the gas a little bit. Same way with the round three to maybe round six. Deontay Wilder was trying to coach him, tell him to use this, use that, you know. But, you know, he was doing some things in there that a big man that's 6'9" shouldn't be doing. But, you know, I have to hand it to Fury on one note. He does move like a cruiserweight or maybe a middleweight. You know, he's very light on his feet to be 6'9". But his punches are not there. And also, when he moves or change angles, his hands are always down. That's a clear shot for Deontay Wilder. Oh yes, that's a clear shot to let that right go or that left go. Now, he wasn't fighting Deontay Wilder tonight. He was fighting a man that was scared to go inside and, you know, wrestle with him, tussle with him, because he was the bigger man. Then he wasn't fighting a Deontay Wilder tonight because this guy, PINETA, he played defense the whole fight. He would not let his hands go. He did an Adrian Broner tonight. Or today, tonight over there. But he did an Adrian Broner. He did not let his hands go at all. I don't know what it was, but, you know, when he saw opening maybe, Because Tyson Fury kept his hands down the whole fight. You know, I mean, Tyson Fury probably outpunched him 10-1 each round. You know, I mean, if I didn't know no better, I would think he was there for a paycheck. That's the way I see it. I'm sorry, but I have to be honest. That's the way I see it, and that's the way it should be. So, I'm sorry for the interruption, but you know, that's the way I see it, and that's the way it should be. So, but anyway, like I was saying, I'm gonna tell it like it is on Carl Frampton. Yeah, Carl Frampton fought a good fight. Actually, that fight, which is considered the main event, it was a good fight. Carl Frampton fought someone that stepped up in class. Okay? He fought somebody that stepped up in class. That's what it was. Okay? So he pretty much dominated from round 1 all the way to they stopped it in round 9. He knocked him down in round 8 with a body shot. And you know, once you get under them elbows and you hit a man right there in the soda, I guess they call it the soda plaque, and that hurts. That hurts for a minute. So you got to take a minute to get up or get right back up. And you better pray that it's towards the end of the round, so you can, you know, use your ring generalship and get out the way. Because see, Carl Frampton been called, he's getting old, he's getting slow. He's trying to resurrect his career so he can, you know, get back in there and do a trilogy, a rubber match with Leo Santa Cruz. Then you have Josh Warrington on the sideline, and he's like, hey, I'm the man now. You know, hey. No, he's not. Carl Frampton's not the man no more. I'm the man now. I'm the man to beat. I'm the man that scrap. And, you know what? He's right. He is. Josh Warrington put on a good, hell of a fight against Lee Selby. But getting back to Tyson Fury, you know, I don't mean to switch on you like this, but Deontay Wilder was hoping and praying and coaching that Tyson Fury don't get hit with a wild shot. But after the second, maybe the third round, he was having fun then. You know, they put the camera on and everything, but he was having fun then. You know, he got in the ring, of course, after, and they sold the fight as usual. You know, two big guys talking shit. You know, that's the way it is. You know, and you know the commentators, the UK commentators, that's all they was mentioning through the fight. You know, hey, Fury, he can't do this against Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder would have caught him. You know, the same thing I'm saying. Fury got to keep them hands up, or he will be on his back. That is correct. So, that's one flaw. Then, another flaw was that he changed southpaw. You know, and he's not a switch puncher. He did that at the spur of the moment so he could catch his opponent against the ropes with his right. You know, he's not a southpaw. You know, he tried to hit him with his left, and he was in a southpaw stance. So he tried to jab with the right, and you know, it just didn't work out like he thought it would. I mean, he scored. Now, don't get me wrong, he scored. He came back with the left. But, as I mentioned once before, Tyson Fury is not a knockout artist. He's not a Deontay Wilder. His punches was hit close and hard to me, and the guy kept coming. The guy weighed him on. The guy, you know, he's from Germany. He weighed him on, man. Come on. Shit. There ain't nothing. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. You know? Man. You know, but I'm going to tell you something. That fight, it disappointed me. I'm going to put it that way. I was expecting the Fury to look excellent. I'm talking about, when I say excellent, I'm talking about the way he was moving. You know, I like to see a lot of movement out of fighters. You know, it's the way he was moving, the way he punched. He didn't punch with conviction. He didn't. I don't think he threw what, maybe 2 jabs. You know, I give him that. He threw maybe 2 jabs, and hey, that was it. So, I was very disappointed, and I know Deontay Wilder, you know, he still trying to get up there to sell the fight, but I know when he got back to the dressing room, he was like, God damn it, Fury, I hope he didn't fuck up this fight, because he looked terrible. Which, you know, it's understandable. It's only his second fight back. You know, he dropped the weight. Well, last fight, he was close to 300 damn pounds. Tonight, I think he came in at 258. But that's okay. Hopefully, when he fight Deontay Wilder, he'll be a little smaller. Because Deontay Wilder usually come in at 230. The smallest I've seen Deontay was, 215. But, you know, they heavyweights. You know, one punch can change anything. But now with Tyson Fury, not the way he fight tonight, the way he fought tonight, man, I can't see how he beat Klitschko. But then again, we talking about a different Fury. That was a different time. You know, he been out the ring for 2 years. So that means he beat Klitschko, 3-4 years ago? So, it could be interesting. You know, it really gonna be interesting. Deontay Wilder need to work on some things. You know, he need to work on some things, how to throw punches off of angles. Because I see now that Tyson Fury love to use angles. You know, that little wraparound. And I made a comment, you know, because the fight was streamed. And I made a comment like, you know, over here in America, the referee don't let you stir. You know what that means, no stirring. You know, most boxing enthusiasts know what that means. No stirring. You can't stick a jab out there and leave it out there. You got to use it. You know. You know, in football they call it stiff arm. So, you know, Tyson Fury used that all day long. They didn't say shit. You know. But that's not going to fly over there. Holding on the rope with one hand and hitting with the other, that's not going to fly. You know, I was very, very disappointed in this fight. I'm sorry. I'm KQ. I'm KC. But I'm not going to sit here and say how beautiful the fight was. I can't wait for Deontay Wilder and him to get in the ring. But, you know, styles make fights. We know that, right? So, you got 2 big hitters, 2 fired up big hitters, 2 big mouth big hitters. So maybe the fight would be exciting. Alright? It doesn't matter because this would be Deontay Wilder's biggest win. He gonna beat the man that beat the man. We hope, we pray that he do. See, technically, Tyson Fury is the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. So, if Deontay Wilder beats him, Deontay Wilder has a lot of leverage to work with in negotiations, no matter who it might be. I don't care if Anthony Joshua or Dominic Brazil. It doesn't matter. He have a lot of leverage to work with if he beat Tyson Fury. And he gonna have a nice payday once he beat Tyson Fury. From that point on, Deontay Wilder, if he wins the fight, the sky will be the limit. That is correct. And over there, Belfast, they loved him. Northern Ireland and the UK gave him praises. They give him a little boo at the end, you know, but hey, you know, that's how it goes sometimes, you know, when they, you know, getting into it. But, like I say, Carl Frampton and Jackson, they was a more exciting fight until Jackson couldn't sustain his energy, his punches, and Carl Frampton, he was in and out. You know, we all know how Carl fights. He's in and out, in and out. Then he starts sitting down on his punches. You know how he ducked and had the high guard and work his way in? That's what he was doing. And he was landing too. And when you land flush, and when you land hard, and punches are not coming back, see, you have to be a boxer. You'll know. You'll know when your man is hurt. You'll know. You'll know. You know, I'm not a boxer, so I don't know. But a boxer knows when their man is in trouble or hurt. So, at the end, or towards the end of the 9th round, well, no, I'm not going to say the end. I think it was a minute or something left. Carl knew he had him hurt the last round, in the 8th round, when he hit him with that body shot. And he knew he hadn't recovered. So you can tell, because Carl went right back to the body. And, you know, that's what he's supposed to do. You know, hey, it's boxing. You're supposed to do that. And that's what he did. So, all in all, it was an okay fight. You know, I believe Top Rank got some shit going on tonight. I don't know. But, if so, you know, I like boxing. And I'll probably watch it, of course. And I definitely will give you an update on that also. It might not be until the morning, but I will give you an update on it. Now, I'll update you on this fight because it happened over in another country. And the time zones are different. Okay? It was raining there, and it was nighttime there. But it seemed like everybody enjoyed it. About a crowd of about 26,000. So, but I can't see Carl Frampton as getting old. Maybe because he's a short featherweight. I don't know. But what I do know is maybe he should fight Gary Russell Jr. See, before Gary Russell Jr. make that leap, because like he said, you know, hey, he might move up if he can't get to Santa Cruz fight. But you got Leo Santa Cruz there. You know, you got Carl Frampton there. You got Josh Warren there. You know, you got Lee Selby there. I mean, Lee Selby, well, he dropped down a few notches, but I mean, the featherweight is turning into the welterweight. Then you have the middleweight. You got the middleweight just like the welterweight, full of nobody but gunners and hitters and stars. Then you got the featherweight just like the welterweight, bunch of hitters and stars. So you got the featherweight, welterweight, and middleweight. And definitely let's not forget the heavyweight. But with the heavyweight, sure, you got Dominic Brazil, Big Baby Miller, Jennings, Jennings. He's a great heavyweight. And you got Arthur Spilker. He's a great heavyweight. Even though he's a small heavyweight, Deontay Wilder, he fought him. You know, he's very agile, but Deontay Wilder caught him with that uppercut, and he was night. Okay, so, but the ones I just named are not the top of the echelon of the heavyweight. Now, the heavyweight division have those guys. Then they have Anthony Joshua. They have Dylan White. They have Tyson Fury. And they have Deontay Wilder. So the heavyweight division is heating up also. Now, let's not forget 135 pounder. Now, let's don't forget the lightweights. You know what? Boxing is heating up, period. I mean, damn. I mean, we just gotta be honest, you know? We just gotta get the word out to the country and get them on board, just like the UK is on board. You should have heard all that noise. For people that didn't watch the fight, you should have heard all that noise, man. Over in Northern Ireland, they call it Belfast. I mean, it was loud. They loud like that in London. Now, sure, the American people can get loud too, but we need more boxing exposure. And that's why it's important that we have these boxing channels, so we can get it out to the people that used to be boxing fans, like my father, that don't follow it no more, but was an advocate follower before. And we just need to expose it a little bit more, you know, because we have great fighters. You know, just that we just don't have that, you know, we're overshadowed by the NBA and the NFL, you know. But, you know, you got LeBron and Durant. I mean, we just overshadowed by them. But, you know, Mayweather, he pretty much put it back on the map. He brought attention to the smaller weight division, and that took away from the heavyweight division. And the heavyweight division was just out of sync for years. Klitschko was champion for at least 10 that I know of. Now, I make my mistakes, you know, just like Andre Berto. You know, I said that he was Al Heyman's first fighter. Well, he was Al Heyman's first signed fighter, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But he did an interview, and he said that he was one of Al Heyman very first signed fighter under contract, I guess. So he knew Al before Floyd did. So how true that is, I don't know, but it is a video on that, him speaking about it. He was speaking about it in regards to his last fight with Floyd, how Floyd was breathing, in his ear when they tangled up and everything. Then that's when they went to Al and everything. So one of my subscribers brought that up to me, and hey, kudos to you, man, for bringing that up. Hey, KC admit when he's wrong, and like I said, sometimes I'm not always 100% perfect. That's what makes me human. But as again, like I said, the fight was shitty between Tyson Fury and PINETA. Yes, it was very shitty. One big guy overpowered a smaller guy. A smaller guy that was scared basically to hit back. Put it that way. But Carl Frampton and Mr. Jackson, it was a better fight, but it ended early. That's right. Now, it started off great. First couple rounds. I mean, great. Jackson had energy. He was fighting back. They both were ring technicians. But Carl Frampton was a little more in shape, a little more precise, and he worked behind his jab. And then he started sitting down on the punches. And he saw the openings, and he took it. Just like the body shot. When you get hit there, one round is not going to give you new life. It's not. It almost takes 2 rounds to get straightened out when you get hit by the right under the soda flag. Right? I mean, 2 rounds it takes to recover from that. And Carl Frampton, he's a veteran. He knows. And what he do? As soon as the bell rang, he went after him. That's right. And you know what? Of course he headhunted, but he went to that body. Smart. Very smart. Very, very smart. So the referee stopped it, and at the same time they threw in the towel. At the same time the referee stopped it because he got hit flush on one shot, and Frampton was coming in for the kill. So they pretty much saved that fighter. They did. So, but that was a better fight, but I expected more fireworks from Fury and from Frampton. Yes, I did. And I guess, we'll see when you fight Deontay Wilder. Now that's one thing, that's one good thing about it. Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury will fight. Okay? Frank Warren got in the ring and repeated it. He said, yes, it is official. Deontay Wilder said, yes, it is official. Then the UK announcer, Jim Gray didn't announce it, but someone else did the interview. They asked Frank Warren or Deontay Wilder, well, where would it be at and what date? Well, it would be in Vegas, but we haven't set the date. Well, we'll announce the date next week. That's what he said. It will be in Vegas, but we will announce the date next week. So, Mr. Hearn, I'm sorry to say that you has been wrong again. Yes, this fight will take place. Now, it's just a matter of when it will take place. And yes, it's official. A promoter's not going to stick his head out on TV. He's not going to stick his head or neck out and say that it is official. We have a fight between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder will not say it's official if it's not. Now, don't you feel pretty stupid? Don't you feel pretty low, Mr. Hearn? Anthony Joshua? I almost kind of feel sorry for you, man. I really do. Because you stuck with this asshole for 3 years. And I hope and pray that you do a lot of soul searching and growing up in the next 3 years. Because, or buy out your contract. Because things went horribly wrong. And no one's to blame but your promoter. We don't even really blame you. I mean, you just didn't know what you were saying, or you didn't think about what you were saying. Like my mama always say, think before you open your mouth. You didn't do that, did you? No, sir, you didn't. No, sir, you did not. But that's business side of boxing. You got some that's honest, trustworthy, and always by the book. Then you got some that's assholes, always trying to stretch the money, always trying to stretch the truth. And you keep messing with Shelly Finkel. He's gonna release those emails. So if I was you, I would not speak his name no more. Let them fight and stay the hell away from it. That's all. That's all you got to do. All right? And keep your fighter focused on his mandatory. And that's all I have for you. Maybe until tomorrow morning I will have some things for you for the fights tonight. So, with that said, I'm KC Boxing Channel. If you just like what you heard, please, I need your subscription. And if you want to read or hear some more of my video, just hit the notification bell. It will notify you every time I upload a video. And again, like I said, pimp slap that like button. That's very important to the channel. So, without that, that's all I got. Like I said, shitty fight, but main event was a little bit better. So, I'm KC Boxing, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace and love.